What's her name? Joshua?
That's all. I'm tired.
I got a question for y'all. I mean, y'all was probably looking busy. Y'all was probably doing stuff. But I want to know, you go to church?
Yeah.
Okay. You go to church consistently every single day?
Every other Sunday when I get off to work.
Okay. So what they tell you about your nationality?
Not too much in there.
You don't. So what's your nationality? I feel you. That's what you been told your whole life. So
Yeah, that's where I go to.
Exactly. So you know that African American comes from two
white people?
So you can't be African American.
I know. I ain't half white.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing. If you go to, look up on a map of a continent, there's no continent called Africa America. There's two different continents.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you couldn't even be African American.
Right.
So if you're not African American, and the next one you would go to is black, right?
Yeah.
But black is just a Creole color.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? No, these straps I got on my backpack,
Right.
black. And ain't nobody, as a
Right.
nationality or race, nobody's black. So-called black men, black women, we just go back to wherever hometown we from. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
But you know.
You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
don't make sense.
That makes
Have you ever heard of the Israelites? Shalom, brother.
Yeah.
You ever heard of the Israelites before? Okay, so what you think about the Israelites?
That was just so long ago. I mean, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kanye got that.
Yeah, I got it wrong.
I'm gonna grab this real quick, the book of Isaiah. Okay. Kind of Isaiah 1 and verse 3. Real quick, because you said you go based off of what they African American you heard is like, yeah, what you grew up on practically.
Yeah.
Right. This is Isaiah.
This is Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3. It says, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
So an ass is a donkey. So a donkey is one of the dumbest animals on the earth, but it's still not to get home. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it says that an ass knows his master's crib, but what?
It says, but Israel do not know. My people do not consider.
So Israel don't even know that they're Israelites, nor do they consider themselves even being Israelites. That's who that sound like? That's like the so-called black men and women. You see what I'm saying? Hispanic and Native American, right?
Yeah.
Because we call ourselves what the so-called white men tell us, or what our oppressor tell us, except for what the Most High God told us.
Yeah.
Because all we know about our history is that we come from off a boat, you know what I'm saying, from Africa over here, and then our history starts.
Yeah.
But what was we doing before?
Before then.
Exactly.
You know what? My sister looking into that now.
Mm-hmm.
She's drawing up our family tree. We don't know. We want to know where we get our last names from. See what she's doing now.
And the thing is, we all get our last name. Like my last name is Dupree. You see what I'm saying? So that comes from like a French family.
Yeah.
Like our owners, it was slavery. Our ancestors, when they was in slavery, our forefathers and foremothers, they whoever they was owned by, I should say, they got their last name. That's their property. You see what I'm saying? We wasn't even looking at human beings. We was looking at it as property. You got that in Deuteronomy?
Yeah, I got it. Deuteronomy. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment and a proverb and a byword among all nations whither Yahweh will send you.
Now, it's an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword. You know what a byword is? What's it again? Cynthia? Cynthia? Okay. So if I called you Michelle, is that your name?
I wouldn't answer.
You wouldn't answer. You know why? Because that's a byword. That's not really your name.
Yeah.
But if I would say, all right, you know what, Cynthia, for the rest of your life, whenever you get kids, you're not going to be Cynthia's, it's going to be Michelle's, and that's it. That's what they did with us. And now, as a nation of Israel, they said, you know what, you're not going to be Israelites no more, you're going to be African Americans. You see what I'm saying? They're going to be Negroes and niggers walking there. You see what I'm saying? And we now at the bottom, and we actually at the top.
At the top.
You see what I'm saying?
At the top.
And then they said a proverb. You know what a proverb is? It's like an old wise saying. You see what I'm saying? Like, the best place to hide it from a nigga is to put it in the book.
Yeah.
That's an old wise saying. That's a proverb.
Yeah, that's an old wise tale.
Exactly.
Say that.
You trying to grab Psalms 83 real quick?
Just so I can go. I gotta go cook.
Okay. Well, we can go and get to the point that Deuteronomy 28 and 68, right? Because we're going to show you that slavery is in the Bible. What happened with slavery, that's in the Bible. So that's how we know that the Israelites are the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American men, because we're the only ones that go into slavery a certain way how it's going to break down in the Bible and according to history. You see what I'm saying? It's only been us. Watch that. Watch this.
Deuteronomy again, chapter 28 and verse 68. It says, and the Lord shall bring you into Egypt again with ships.
He said he's going to bring us into Egypt again with ships to show that Egypt is just another word for bondage, slavery. Exodus 20. You see that? All right, come on.
It's Exodus 20 and verse 8.
2.
No, Salaki, verse 2. It says, I am the Lord your God, which brought you out of the land of Egypt.
Out of the what?
Out of the land of Egypt,
Uh-huh.
and out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of bondage. What's another word for bondage?
Slavery.
Exactly. So the Most High God said He sent us out of the house of bondage, out of Egypt, which is slavery. And then in Deuteronomy 28 and 68, He said He's going to put us back into Egypt. So we're going to go back into slavery. And this time when we go into slavery, it's going to be on what? Ships.
Yeah.
Who would that happen to? Who went into slavery on ships?
People went to slavery on ships.
You know when it's slavery on ships? The so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American.
Yeah.
Even according to history, nobody else ever went into slavery on ships except for us.
That's all.
So by default, that would make us what?
That would make us slavery.
That would make us Israelites.
Israelites.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yep, yes ma'am.
Okay.
We would be Israelites according to the Bible. And
Yeah.
the last thing we can grab for you, if we can get two more, if you can bear with us, right? Deuteronomy 7 and 6, and then I grab Deuteronomy 10 and 12, because being an Israelite is something very powerful.
Yeah.
That's something that's top notch. That's above anything else on the earth. We're above everybody according to what the Most High God Yahweh said, right?
Yeah.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. It says, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord your God.
Uh-huh.
The Lord your God has chosen you to be a special people upon a special people unto Him,
Uh-huh.
above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Up on the face of the earth, right? So that means the Israelites were above everybody else. Why you think basketball, football, all these sports are so-called black men, you know what I'm saying, the best? You know, even when it comes to being out real smart, right? We're the smartest people on earth. We build this nation, right?
Yeah.
This is the last one I'm gonna get for you. Then I'm gonna let you go. This is Deuteronomy 10 and 12. It says, and now Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all His ways, and to love Him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord and His statutes which I commanded this day for thy good. So that's a requirement. You ever had a job before?
I'm working now.
All praises. So at a job, you got a requirement. If you don't reach the requirement, what's gonna happen?
Right.
You're gonna fire you. Same with us. We got a requirement, which is to keep our Father's commandments. If we don't, we're gonna get punished. That's why we're in this predicament that we're in today.
Yeah, it is.
All praises. Before you leave, what's your nationality?
My nationality, I'm black.
You're Israelites. Hey, one day, Most High willing, one day.
According to
You
the
know what I'm
Bible,
saying?
according to the Bible, you're an Israelite, all right?
Okay.
All praises.
All right.
So
Thank
have a good one. Y'all stay
you.
safe.
You too.
All praises to the Son. We're just sitting in there. First and foremost, we give our honor and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shah. You know what I'm saying? And we come on the street, we come out on the highways and byways. Y'all got 2 minutes for the Bible? 2 minutes for the Bible? Can I ask you one question, sis? How do you show that you love God according to the Bible? If you can just answer, if you can answer that question, I'm good. No more questions for me.
What you say?
How do you show that you love God according to the Bible?
Because I worship.
You worship? Okay, can I show you probably one scripture for you? Just one. The book of 1 John. All right, come on, watch this.
It's 1 John chapter 5 and verse 3.
Uh-huh.
For this is the love of God, that we keep His commandments,
So that's how we keep God's commandments. That's the action. That's how you show that you love God, by keeping His commandments.
and His commandments are not grievous.
What does grievous mean? Hard. You know what I'm saying? Somebody say, oh, that's real grievous. That means it's real hard to do. It's saying that it's not grievous, which means it's not hard to do. It's just a mentality thing. You just gotta want to do it. Just like you got up and you went to City Trends, you might not feel like you wanted to get up, but you still did it, right? Same way with the commandments. You gotta keep them. You gotta want to do it. And once you get in the mindset of actually want to keep God's commandments, you will see that it's not even that hard, right? So that's how you show that you love God, by keeping His commandments. What's do you know your nationality according to the Bible? Oh, praise the Lord. So you already know that you're Israelite. Okay, all praises. Hey, keep God's commandments and stay strong, yo. All praises.